Testing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Welcome back to the Life on Empty, episode 6. This is Lowell, Legend of a Loser. Back again on a consistent basis. I've been doing this for a week now. I mean, not for a week, but like every week, every Saturday morning, but not today because a little late as we are in July 18th. July 18th, 2020. Yeah, I used to do the Saturday morning because my sleep schedule is like way fucked up. Like, like I go to sleep late, wake up late, or I go like for example, last night I get home at like 11:43, and you know what I'm saying. I just watch TV a little bit, chill. Next thing you know, I just knock out. You know what I'm saying. And I wake up like at 6 in the morning. You know what I'm saying. And then go back to sleep again and wake up again like maybe like an hour later. Then that's when I usually record like 7, 8 in the morning. But not today because actually I had to see an apartment today. But before I get into that, you know the usual. Fuck Green Plan Management. Fuck Oak Park Apartments. Fuck James Rolfe, the asshole who's kicking me out, and fuck Tracy Leone. Okay, back to his apartment. Saw a place this morning at 10:30 today. Actually, it's an individually owned condo. I don't know much about individually owned condos. It's new to me. Place is hella expensive. Way out of my range, man. The place was $12.75 a month, everything included except for electric. You know what I'm saying? Like the light bill, and you know what I'm saying. And then the heating is electric, which is something new. So I gotta watch out for that for my light bill if I do get the place. But chances are, I say it's about 50-50. You know, place is hella expensive, man. For $12.75, like for where I'm at now, I got a dishwasher, and this place doesn't have a dishwasher. But yet they want $12.75. Like for me, the price ain't justified. But I'm in desperate mode. I'm really desperate, and gonna have to do it if I do get it. But chances are I might not get it because of my monthly income. Like that's like one of these rules out here in these suburbs, man. But apparently, like the owners are in California, so they don't know. I'm guessing they just bought the property and saw a new way of making money. So who knows? This process was like basically the same. You know what I'm saying? Like we want you to sign paperwork, you know, all that stuff. Pay a damn credit fee, which I do not get back if I do. If I don't get the apartment, I don't get my money back for the paperwork that I had, like background check, credit check thing. That was so that's $40 I'm not getting back, which I don't need to be losing any money if I'm not getting an apartment. You know what I'm saying? I need all that shit need to go towards moving fees and deposits and stuff like that. But this way is what it is, man. This is America. Then what else? Yeah. So paperwork. Also, like the strange thing about this process was I was told to write a paragraph about myself. You know what I'm saying? Like something about myself, a little something about myself, why I'm moving and what I do and all that stuff, which was kind of strange. Like maybe the owners are like some older people and they want to know who's living in their building. But that's what background checks are for. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all ain't truly trying to get to know me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just worried about this money y'all trying to get for this condo. Like I said, the place looks nice, man. It was remodeled about a year ago. It got a good color scheme. Yeah, it's overall good. It's kind of like where I'm at now, but just like no dishwasher, which is crazy. Oh yeah, and there's a balcony too. So, I mean, I can do without that, but it's there. Yeah. So, yeah, balcony. Yeah, everything's good, man. I think it'll be the right size for all my stuff. So we'll see. We shall see. But I'm still kind of like no dishwasher, but $12.75. This place is on the scene for like under that. Got a dishwasher in it. But yeah, but like people set their own rules for stuff. I guess. I mean, not I guess, but they do. So that's how it is. Yeah. So chances are 50-50. If not, I got what? Actually, my lease is up on the 31st of July, but I'm trying to be out by next Saturday somewhere. I know I said before it's gonna be suicide or my parents' basement. I want to lean towards, you know what I'm saying, the latter, but you know, I also did find an extended stay hotel nearby, by a couple blocks. So I seen the pictures online. Got a like bed, TV, shower. You know what I'm saying? A desk and a small dresser for your clothes and stuff like that. So I'm not so. If I do not go the kill me route, I will go there and put all my other stuff in the storage and keep looking for an apartment. I'm I'm trying to see I'm trying to see another place next week, Friday or Saturday. The guy hadn't got back to me. He had says 950, everything included except for electricity, and it's an old park, so it's not in the right area, but it's like near. It's an old park, so it's near the train. So I'm at the catch. I don't want to leave Forest Park because everything is here, man. Everything is here, like literally, and I don't have a car, so barbershop, grocery stores, restaurant, my dentist, movie theaters when they open back up. But I'm desperate, so I'll take anything at this point. You know what I'm saying? So if I don't get that expensive condo, to rent, then I will go to the extended stay, depending on how I'm feeling. It could be heads or tails at this point. But yeah, so heads or tails, go to extended stay. Then I go look at the apartment. That's Friday or Saturday, and then cause also that's gonna be available in September. So I have to wait a whole month to be able to like move into that place. And so I'll be in extended stay for 30 days in the hotel for 30 days, and yeah, that'll be the plan if I don't get the condo. So that or suicide. I should stop talking like that. Like chances are I'm not gonna do it because part of me, like a small part of me, wants to do it, and the other parts of me, like, dude, this is nothing to be that upset and distraught about. But at the same time, this shit has been happening to me like every year. Like I said in previous episodes, like every year something bad happens to me. Would be financially, psychologically, you know what I'm saying, or physically. Like something bad always happens to me, and I'm just tired of it, man. Like I've done nothing. I'm not an evil dude, man. I'm a solid dude, man. Like, and no, I know people who are good people shouldn't say they're good people, but I am a good person. Like I don't brag about it. I don't boast about it. No, I'm just me. I'm just living, man. I just want a fair shake at life, but that's not gonna happen because I'm black. I don't make enough money. I don't have enough opportunities. Blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? All that shit, man. Just I hate my fucking life so much, and I've been saying this shit since I was a kid, man. Since I was a child, I hated my life, man. So much. You know, and like I can't get over that, man. Like the only way to solve this problem is money. And the thing is, like, for me to get money, the way I want to get money is to write my comics. But I don't have an artist, and when I do get an artist, they want to charge me money and take forever to make the pages, and it's like I don't know what to do. No plan, no options, but I have a goal, and I'm willing to put the work in. I've been putting the work in. Now right now, because I'm trying to find a fucking apartment, I haven't written in over a month, which is crazy for me. Like I always trying to write something like every other week. You know what I'm saying, or once a week. You know what I'm saying? I had a like, schedule like Sundays. I would write on Sundays. But now just like I can't write. I'm so fucking mad. You know what I'm saying? To the point where I'm just want to punch a hole through the fucking wall. Like I said, like in episode 5. You know what I'm saying? So like, what the fuck do I do? I keep asking that fucking question, and I get no answers, man. No answers at all. So man, I'm so over this shit, man. So over this shit. So over it. You heard that? I was drinking water. Sorry about that. Stay hydrated, man. Water is key. Water is life. Spring water, especially spring water. That's the key. Spring water. Stay hydrated. Water is life. So I think I said on the last episode I was going to talk about my timeline, finish it off for college. Yeah, so college life. First thing, like I didn't want to go to college. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been hated school since I was young. Like I hated school. Like I remember one time I was young. I forgot how old I was. Maybe I was like 8, 7. I said school was a ripoff. And how right I was in terms of college. Because I believe in education, you know what I'm saying, to a certain extent, you know what I'm saying. Like people should know how to read, write, add, divide, multiply, you know what I'm saying, fractions, percentages, and shit like that. And that's it. Like, I don't need trigonometry. I don't need physics. I don't need geometry. Unless you want to be some type of physicist, scientist, carpenter, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, education system is so fucking backwards and fucked up to the point where it's like, how you getting away with this? You charging these kids thousands of dollars, wasting their money and time on this shit. Like, you should go to college for a skill. You know what I'm saying? Doctor, lawyer, carpenter, psychiatrist, therapist, physical therapist. You know what I'm saying? Like, simple shit. You know what I'm saying? But me, I didn't need that shit. That was a plastic bottle. I didn't need that shit. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to write for a living. You know what I'm saying? I don't need a degree. I don't need a degree. Excuse me. I don't need a degree for that shit. Damn it, Invisalign. I don't need a degree for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just need a platform, right opportunity, the right people, boom, profit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I wish it was that simple. Yeah, so I'm like, so college, I did not want to go. I'm saying, I made that clear to my moms. I'm like, yo, mom, I don't want to go. Like, I just want to stay here, get like, and I was 18, so I know, like, so I know I'm not getting a full time job at that age. So I'm thinking like, yo, I can get 2 part-time jobs, save my money, and I'll get back then. I wanted to get a car, cause like I would see other kids from like my grade in my school driving around in cars and stuff like that. So I was like, so seeing them do that, that was the only point in my life until now that I wanted to get a car. Cause I thought a car would be good, you know what I'm saying? So I get to work, so that way I can just drive to work, you know what I'm saying, and not be like limited to like certain areas for a job, you know what I'm saying? I can go drive to work. That's the only time. That's the only reason I wanted a car back then. So yeah, so I told her like, yo, let me get 2 part-time jobs, save my money, get a car, boom, get my own place, hopefully, you know what I'm saying? So like yeah, so like that was my 4-year plan. Work 2 jobs, 4 years, stack my money up, and I'll be 22, same age, but around the average age you get out of college. But Mom wasn't hearing that, you know what I'm saying? And you know, the whole thing like, oh, get a degree, it's gonna help you out, you can fall back on it, blah blah blah. Like, yo, that degree shit, that shit died like in the 90s, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know how you see these movies in the 80s and 90s, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you came from this school, so you should be, you know what I'm saying? So you should be good enough for this job, type of shit, be internships and all that shit. Like, bro, that shit died back then. Like, now, like, I went to college in '07 of August and got out. I mean, I finally got my degree like 2012, like fall, no 2012, no spring 2012, cause I'm gonna get to that. Yeah, so I did not want to go, so, and I had offers from school because of my grades and all that. You know what I'm saying? I was like 3.3, 3.4, 3.5, like in that range for my grades, like B like a high B average. And I had offers, you know what I'm saying, places I wanted to go but I couldn't afford, you know what I'm saying, like Marquette, Ohio State. Like, the thing is, if I want to go, if I go to college, then I want to go out of state, as far as away from here, which was this the fake ass suburb. Or, you know what I'm saying, I just want to be far away from home, like any stretch of home. I did not want to be somewhere local, cause my mom works for an organization, a college, you know what I'm saying, and if I were to go there, I would have got half of my tuition like slashed off, and I would have paid. So like something like, if tuition was 40 grand, I would just have to pay 20. But things I don't know how much tuition was for UIC. Maybe it was like I don't know. But the thing is, they are a D1 school for some reason. But yeah, I did not go because I want to be local. You know what I'm saying? I would have to go to school and then come home to back to the basement. And the thing is, the basement, I'm not down in the basement. I know it sounds like dreaded, but no, the basement was cool. Cause as a kid in high school, the basement was cool. Cause like when moms and my stepfather was looking for a house, you know what I'm saying, I wanted like that attic room. You know what I'm saying, like an attic type room or a basement type room. Like I seen kids like that in movies and TV shows with, like, saying that type of room. I'm like, yo, I want that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why like the basement was cool back then. But like now as a grown man, like nah, the basement is not where it's at, man. So I don't want to go back there. I'm not going back there. So yeah, so college, you know what I'm saying, just like, so overall I had offers, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, letters and stuff like that, and like my first dream was to make beats, you know what I'm saying, like to be a music producer. I know nothing about music producing. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm saying. Like, I really got into rap like late '90s. You know what I'm saying? I was just listening to it, but then on the production side of it, I really got into the production side of it like '04, '05. Like, listening to Kanye's first album really got me into like I want to be a beat maker, a producer. You know, so I want to do that. You know, what I'm saying that was like the dream and shit like that. And there was two schools that actually like specialized in that would teach you how to like audio engineer, production. Excuse me, production, instrumentation, all that type of stuff. It was, like there was one in Boston. I forgot the name of it, but it was hella expensive, bro. Like there was like no type of aid you could get. Just like you pay this money and we'll teach you this shit. It was hella expensive. Then there's one like in California. I think it's California. It's called Full Sail. You know what I'm saying? They got music production, media production. Like it was like a full like media school. Like the thing is like those like and for me, Full Sail was perfect. You know what I'm saying? But it was in California, so I had to move out there, rent an apartment out there, and I couldn't afford that shit. Mom definitely couldn't afford no shit in California, so that was a pipe dream. You know what I'm saying? So then to get there, then all the D1 schools that gave me offers, that I couldn't afford there anyway. So couldn't afford. I mean, I could afford it with all my on the scholarship money that they offered, the academic scholarship money that they offered. Oh, I would have gotten by, but thing is, like living, you know what I'm saying, like the extra stuff, like food, the dormitories, books, you know what I'm saying. Yo, the college book thing is a fucking scam, bro. Like that is so fucked up, bro. And the thing is, I fell into that shit. But thing is, I wish I knew better because you could easily find those same books on Amazon for way cheaper and buy them shits. But I didn't know about that shit till after I graduated, which was like I'm so ill prepared, man. Like that's how I know I should. That's how I know I was meant to be born because like I'm not prepared for anything in life. Like mom ain't prepared for shit. She told get a kid, raise them, feed them, clothe them, send them to school, send them to school, send them to school. You know what I'm saying? Like kindergarten, preschool, elementary, middle school, high school, college. Send them off, then boom, you're done with your kid in terms of that type of life. I was not prepared. Had no information. Basically, I was by myself the whole time from info standpoint. So anyway, small school hits me up. They offered me a like the most out of all the schools when it comes to academic scholarship. Gave me the most money, terms wise, and you know what I'm saying. And so basically, that's how we went with it. Like we didn't check out we didn't check out what they offered, nothing like that. We just said, okay, they offering the most money, so we going with them. Whatever. I was just dreading this shit. I just hated it. I did not want to go. So they had like an event. Cause like it's a small school. It was called Quincy University. Small school. Like 1,200 students, I think. Small school campus. I mean, campus wasn't like small per se, but just like it's a small school. Like it was decent, man. Like it had like I think 4 or 5 dormitories. Had like houses that the students could like roommates can live in. Had houses stuff like that. And before I left, they was building like a new dorm, way flashier, big dorm, and they got like another campus like called North Campus, which is like maybe like a 5-minute drive, 10-minute walk from. So like yeah, so like I would say like they may do with what they had, and you know what I'm saying, and they took pride in what they do for a school. So Quincy was decent, but yeah. Anyway, go back. To, yeah. So they had like a little event because like the recruiters from like Quincy they would recruit basically from Chicago, Florida for some reason, and somewhere on the East Coast they would recruit from. So the Chicago recruiter, he had like an event at Dave and Buster's, like this little gaming spot. You might have seen commercials for this shit. So basically, all the students who was going had, you know, what I'm saying, were invited to like go there and meet the recruiters and talk about stuff like that. So we went, me, my mom, my stepdad, and did that, played some games, ate some food, and went home. And the decision was made. I'm going to Quincy University. Yay! So packed up my stuff. Got my did signed paperwork and all that other stuff. Got my transcripts, high school transcripts. Then bought a bunch of stuff. Well, not a bunch of stuff. But like bought my stuff for unpacked stuff. Bought trunks. Put my clothes and shoes in, and packed up all that stuff. Then hopped in like what, I don't think no we didn't rent a U-Haul. We well, I didn't rent nothing. I think mom's rented like a big van, and we drove down to Quincy, Illinois. Small city. I was told that it's close to St. Louis and the Mississippi River. I was told that. I never explored it or researched it, but I was told that. So it's like west of where we at now, west of Chicago, about 4 hours, 4.5 hour drive, depending on the traffic on the highway. So yeah, drove there. It was me, mom, and my younger brother, and my stepfather. Packed all my stuff in this big van. I guess it was like a big van. Drove there and went to my dorm. You know what I'm saying? It was a single dorm. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause like usually, yeah. So like, for school you have like a dorm or roommate. You can choose that, but I got so I went with a single dorm in this place called Padua, Pad Dorm. Yeah, so moved in there. I was on. I think my first year there, I was on the second floor or the third floor, one or the other. Moved in the dormitory. You know what I'm saying? The room was kind of like a. I wasn't down it, but like you know what I'm saying, it had reinforced like concrete all around. You know what I'm saying? It was glossed over, so it wasn't like rough to touch. It was smooth. So it's kind of like a jail cell, you know what I'm saying, per se. You know what I'm saying? Had a table, and a dresser, bed, and a chair. A horrible, like hard ass rocking chair type thing. Had a cushion though, but it was hard as hell to sit in, man. I know you can rock back and forth with it. And it had two shelves and like a little radiator for the heat. Not like one of the old ass silver radiators you see like in these old ass buildings. The people be charging arm and the legs for. But yeah, so basically stuff like that. Moved in, unpacked my stuff. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, the only thing I didn't have was a mini fridge. 'Cause I'm thinking like, I thought, you know what I'm saying, it would have like stuff like everything you needed there, but they didn't. So I'm like, well, so I'm supposed to put my food at, you know what I'm saying? So also driving by like, yo, for a small city, it had like a bunch of stuff there. Had a car dealership, had like a mini mall, restaurants, Walmarts. But I guess Walmart's everywhere. But it was a Best Buy, but that was like way past. Like, to get around in Quincy, you need a car, 'cause there's no bus. Like no, from my 4 years there, or 36 months, from my time there, I never saw like a public transportation. You know what I'm saying? To get around to Quincy, you gotta walking, biking, or you driving. But the best way is by a car, cause like they're like the sidewalks, they end to like a certain point. So like once you get out of the residential areas, there's no sidewalks. You gotta walk in the street or in a big like grassy area. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So yeah, so unpacked, and I didn't have a fridge. So we went to the Walmart, and my stepfather bought me a mini fridge. So brought that back and plugged it in. Also bought food while I was at Walmart too, which was the first and last time I bought food from Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Walmart, all that shit is unhealthy and not real food. But college student, I'm young, my stomach is made out of iron. I can eat, basically at that age, I can eat whatever I want. You know what I'm saying? And be good. You know, right now I can do that now, but I'm not going to. I learned so much. Excuse me. I learned so much like shit about food and fruits and stuff like that. Like eat more fruits. You know what I'm saying? And avoid all that processed shit, man. That shit is poison. It will kill you if you decide to get old. You know. So moved in, put all my stuff up. You know, unpacked everything. Chill with the family for a little bit, and they got on out. You know, they left, and I'm sitting in this dorm room. Oh yeah. They also had cable. It was like basic cable, but hey, I'll take it, man. You know what I'm saying? They had TNT, FX, like the local Fox affiliate, so channel 32. We watched The Simpsons and stuff like that on channel, like saying like local channels, like the local affiliate channels. Like so, basically, I had every channel I had back home. From not every channel, obviously. I didn't have HBO stuff like that. So like yeah, I mean, I was cool with Comedy Central. I had Cartoon Network for my Toonami days back then. And yeah, so unpacked, plugged up the TV, plugged up my Xbox 360. Everything was so sat in my dorm room, and just like it felt weird, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like it felt weird, but at the same time I was glad that I was alone, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I also got my first cell phone too. Yeah, so mom could call me. First year, mom called me every day. Like that shit was annoying, but I guess she's a mom. That's what they do. So yeah, so mom called me every day. My first year, freshman year. So yeah. So as I'm sitting in the dorm, like it was weird and cool at the same time. 'Cause I was like, I'm finally alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I want peace and solitude. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like my main thing. I just want to be alone, man. So yeah. So I think the next day, nah, cause we moved in on the weekend. Cause like it was like they had this thing where like they wanted freshmen to have like a week to themselves with the school. So we moved in a weekend. Then the following week, that Monday, it was like freshman week. You know what I'm saying? Orientation and stuff like that. Like showing you around, stuff like that, taking tours, stuff like that. So did that. Um, Sat through a lot of lectures and stuff like that I don't remember. Met some people. Didn't really connect with them because like, bro, college. I thought college was like the ultimate like way to meet people. I guess like for big schools. You know what I'm saying? Like, but nah, the small schools, like everybody was to themselves, and like them, and most of them kids was actually from like Quincy or the surrounding area of Quincy. You know what I'm saying? Like there was like people who I met people from Chicago, met them. You know what I'm saying? Chopped it up a little bit. Damn, I wish I could stop stuttering about the city. You know what I'm saying? About the city stuff that met people from St. Louis, met some people from Florida, Vegas. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so decent little mix, I guess. Then yeah, so freshman week passed. Met my, I didn't decide my major. You know what I'm saying? Even though I talked to like recruiter and my advisor, cool dude, man, like a cool hippie dude. You know what I'm saying? Who play the trumpet, jazz trumpet, Mr. Park, man. Like that was my dude in school, man. Like conversations with him was cool, man. He was just, overall he was just a cool dude, man. So we was leaning toward music production, but the thing is they had like no major for that. So so basically I chose music. Like music, what I think I forgot the name of it, but thing is I had to be like involved with music. So I went undecided my first year. First year I went undecided, and you know what I'm saying. Then after that we would determine what major would be after all the class. So basically I took like the general election classes, like the classes that are required to get a degree for that school, and then I took all the other classes were like music related, you know, or media related. So I took that. I met my advisor, Mr. Park. Then I met these other advisors, like the top two advisors who are in charge of the like, cause like Quincy had like a small media like curriculum, and they were trying to expand it and make it better and bigger, but adding like a TV studio, which they added I think during my second year. Get to that later. So first year, met Mr. Park. I started taking music classes, and you know, and for me to be able to take classes, I had to take like lessons from like a certain instrument. So I thought, okay, cause like also before then, like before I went there, I wanted to learn piano, so I bought a keyboard. You know what I'm saying? And apparently my aunt's ex boyfriend, but current at the time was a boyfriend. He's dude a complete asshole, bro. Evil asshole, conniving dude, broke dude, no good nigga. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So like they're not together now. So thankfully. So this asshole, I mean, he plays piano, and he was teaching me like a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So we would drive out to like this other uh, like mid class suburb, better than the suburb I lived at. Like saying it was just far out. So we would drive out like every other Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Mom would take me, and you know what I'm saying. So her auntie would talk, and he would teach me piano and stuff like that. And I learned a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I forgot what I knew, but I can play a little bit. Like I learned the keys and stuff like that, but I couldn't. I still couldn't read music per se. I could read music a little bit back then. I forgot all that shit now. I just want to like so. Fast forward back to school, the instrument I would learn to play would be the piano. And my teacher with piano was like this German lady, and I didn't know at the time, but the thing is, she's well known in her country, like famous, like can play out of this world. You know what I'm saying? Like she can play, man. I mean, I remember we'll get back to that in my second year. So first year, I learned piano. It's not going good, like horrible, bro. Like I'm not progressing, cause like I think I said it before, like in the first episode, like if I can go back in time, I would tell my younger self, you know what I'm saying, learn how to play piano, get your license, learn Japanese, learn how to draw. Like those are the things I taught my young. Those are the things I would teach my younger self. So yeah, so it's a struggle, man. Like it's a struggle. Like I could not play for shit. You know what I'm saying? Had to get help from a guy who basically in the same situation as me, but he was like slightly better. You know what I'm saying? But so he helped me out. I passed like those like. At the end of like every quarter, you had to pay. You had to play in front of like teachers to show. You know what I'm saying, your progress or whatever. So I did that. I was playing like children's songs, like the most simplest shit. I felt like a fool playing them joints, but I played it. I passed. You know what I'm saying? Got a good grade in that shit. Then passed on. Yeah. So I was like, the music classes was like that place. Those classes took place in the North Campus. The North Campus was like not like main campus at all. You know what I'm saying? Like you would think like where's North Campus at, and you were like, oh, there it is. Like it's like North Campus was like the size of an elementary school. You know what I'm saying? It was like 2 stories in a basement level. So boom. So you would go there, and like the music classes was there, the psychology classes there. There was a math class in there which I took and failed horribly, bro. I think it was like I forgot what math. It was algebra, which is crazy. Cause like in high school, I got an A in algebra freshman year. So I thought like the reason I took that, I'm like, oh, it's algebra. I can ace this. I was ace this in high school, but this shit here, college algebra, that shit was a nightmare. I failed that motherfucker. I think I got a D or an F both times I took it. So I had to take something different. I forgot what I took afterwards to replace that bad grade. I forgot what I took the math, but I passed that class, that math class. I also took a psychology class too, which was very interesting. Which I think I probably missed my calling as. Like I should have been like a shrink, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause like I am a great listener, you know what I'm saying? Cause like people who listen and give advice, like you shouldn't give advice unless someone asks you for advice, man. Like just listen, like cause it's like some people just want to be heard, man. Most people want to be heard. Like listening is where it starts, man. Like that starts the healing process, man. Cause like people got like a lot of shit they want to get out, but nobody to talk to. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I should have been a shrink, man. My life would have been 20 times better, bro. Cause they make a lot of money, man. But they also deal with a lot of shit mentally. But I'm strong enough for that, man. I should have been a fucking psychiatrist, man. Missed my calling. I'm pretty sure I did. I was so focused on like becoming like getting this music thing off the ground, knowing damn well the shit was like a 1 in a million shot. But my dumb ass. So yeah. So first year at this time, bro, I was goofy looking, bro. I remember hating my school ID, man. Cause like these older chicks, I think they was like upperclassmen, of course, but they was taking pictures and all. They was the ones taking pictures and all that. And you know what I'm saying? And us freshmen, we was like they had us all in groups for taking our IDs. And at this time, you know what I'm saying, I had like the bald fade kind of, and like my teeth were fucked up, and like, I made this ugly ass smile, man. I remember my first time going to the cafeteria to get something to eat. So the upperclassmen, you know what I'm saying, they were checking IDs to make sure. I forgot why they were checking student IDs. Like, why are they checking IDs? Oh yeah. So we had meal plans. So the upperclassmen would sit at a table, take your ID, scan it. So this one chick, I forgot her name. Was it Twin? That was her nickname. So she scanned my ID, looked at it, and see my picture, and just started laughing. I mean, I couldn't fault her for that. It was an ugly ass picture, bro. I'm talking like my ugly. You know how I think the cartoons when like I forget who it was. Like you had a character over the head with something like with his teeth come out of his mouth. I'm saying kind of like piano keys. That's how my student ID looked, like fucking horrible. So she laughing and shit. I'm like yeah. You know, some type of shit. So going to the cafeteria. The cafeteria was decent too, man. Had some good food there every now and then. No, I take that back. All the food was decent, man. But like the cafeteria was like dinner type food. You know what I'm saying? So I would go there like every time, like every day, like at 5. Then go back to the dorm, watch TV, chill, study, do homework. Then around 8 o'clock, 7 to 8 o'clock, I'll go to like the place they call the Hangout, basically like a student center slash hangout spot. They also had like like a fast food type of joint. You know what I'm saying? So basically, the fast food joint, they had burgers, um, wraps, mini pizza, like the like small ass personal pan pizzas. What else? The burgers, chicken sandwiches, spicy chicken sandwiches, fries, and they also sold stuff like chips, candy bars, hot pockets. Like you know what I'm saying, so it was like a good setup. So like I was so like also like yeah. So the meal plan, you had a meal plan which you had like a certain number of meals that you can use, I think per year or whatever. And you also had like these dollars you can put money on your card and do that stuff like that. So yeah, so I would go up in there like every day, like clockwork. And then of course, I mean they was I heard this open on weekends, but I never I went one weekend to see this open, and they weren't open for like a short period of time. But I never went there to the hangout on weekends, so that's why my groceries came in. So groceries, that shit was a challenge. Cause like I mean, the first time ever I did that, I actually took a taxi. No, I mean no, I walked there first. I mean the grocery store wasn't like that far from like my dorm. It was like maybe like 2.5 blocks. So walk there, get my groceries. I call a taxi, drive back. I'm like, it was expensive, man. 'Cause like taxis, man. Like, I mean, I get it, cause like they don't make much anyway, so they gotta overcharge to make a profit. So I'm not doing that again. Cause like mom's giving me money. Like mom's gave me like $80 every 2 weeks, I think. Yeah, mom gave me $80 every 2 weeks to spend money and buy food or whatever. So I would go to the Walgreens, like which was like basically like down the block from the school, basically like the schools had its own area, but across the street was like a parking lot for students, the housing, and there was like a small elementary school, which I found weird because like why is this like kid school next to this college school? You know what I'm saying? And like Quincy was a Franciscan university, so like these monks would be walking around. You would see them every now and then. I mean, I talked to one of them a couple times. Dude was a nice dude from one of our conversations we had. Dude seemed nice. So yeah, so I would go to the Walgreens, buy my toothpaste, deodorant, pop, whatever. Like from there. Then go after that. Then on Saturdays, like on the earliest I can get up, I go to the grocery store. And boy, that shit was challenging the motherfucker. Like I think it's only 2.5 blocks, but I would carrying all this heavy ass shit. You know what I'm saying? So I would take my backpack, an empty backpack, and then I would go to the grocery store. I would get Hot Pockets, those home run in pieces, the small ones, bread, turkey meat, mayonnaise, mustard, some hot dogs. Like I said, I was eating horribly back then, but like I said, I didn't care. Young, stomach, didn't care. So yeah, so hot dog buns, mustard. Like I said, what else I would get? Candy, chips, water. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like get everything that I can possibly carry. Then I would get out of the store. See the niggas, the water thing was a challenge. Carrying water in public groceries. So like, I'll put the water in the backpack. Like these was like two like 6 packs of water. I think. Oh, it was a 12 pack of water. So I'll put that in the backpack, carry that on my back, and while having like 4 bags full of groceries, and I'll be walking to back to my dorm, and my hands was so fucking in pain doing that shit every other Saturday, basically. So yeah, that shit was a struggle. You know what I'm saying? I mean, one time walking back, a fucking dog got loose. It wasn't like no big dog. It was like one of the last Chihuahua dogs. It got like a Napoleon complex. So it ran up on me, started barking. So I stumped the ground and went back home. So it was like for like a quick second, I was like a little scared for a second. So yeah, that shit was a struggle, man. So freshman year, I mean, nothing didn't really go down freshman year for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Went to school, went to class. I got good grades in most of my classes except for 2. Like I said, I failed algebra, and this is one class. This class was 8:30 in the morning. which is fucking ridiculous. Like that's like a job, at that point. And the thing is, the teacher, I think the reason why it was 8:30 in the morning, because the teacher, she didn't live like in Quincy, so she lived like 2 hours from Quincy, and she had to get up even earlier than us. Cause like I had to get up at 7. You know what I'm saying? Get up at 7, get ready, get awake. You know what I'm saying, for the class. And I missed like a couple of days. I didn't mean not on purpose. You know what I'm saying? But like 8:30 in the fucking morning. Like bro, I get up at 8:30 so I can leave. So I had classes at 11:30. You know what I'm saying? But like, failed that class. Passed my music classes. Passed all the other the gen ed courses, and yeah, basically that's freshman year in a nutshell. Then I met some people. This was one girl. She was cute. She already had a man, so that didn't work out. And also, this other chick called I think Nisi or something like that. Yes, she was also cute. But I'm pretty like for me. If I see an attractive girl or a woman, I'm assuming she has a man. You know what I'm saying? So I don't holler, man. Saying my game is weak. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a responder. Like if someone talks to me, then I'll respond. We can chop it up, talk about anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm confident in my conversation skills, but I don't start conversations. That's just my personality. Damn, it's fucking hot in this motherfucker. Okay. So yeah, that's basically freshman year in a nutshell. So freshman. Oh yeah. Also for freshman year, the whole scheduling thing. In terms of school scheduling. So we got for like winter break. We got like the whole month. We got like a whole month off basically before winter break. So that was different. You know what I'm saying? So we had to go back home. At the time, I didn't know like that was like my only option. You know. So yeah, so I just went home, took the Amtrak train. So my first time on a train, actually going like an extended period of time on the train. The first time I was doing that, I was in business class, just chilling. Nigga had like a orange juice for some reason. I guess it's complimentary. So basically like a 4-hour train ride. I think it was 4 hours. A 4-hour train ride to Chicago. Then mom came pick me up. So basically on the train, I just basically listened to mom on my music on my laptop. Oh yeah, my laptop, my first laptop ever came from my uncle. He got that for me, which is cool. Then I think my other uncle and my grandma came to visit me. Also for my first year of school, they came to visit me, which was nice. I mean, they didn't have to because my grandma was old, man. She was old. So yeah, and the thing is, I'm saying I'm on the second or third floor, and she climbing them stairs and made her tired and everything. So yeah, they came. We talked. I said everything was good, blah blah. Even though I think I was lying. So yeah, everything was good. You know what I'm saying? We stayed. I think they stayed for like an hour or so, cause like they from Mississippi. So I think the only thing the drive was that far. So they so boom, they yeah. So we talked it up. I think my uncle gave me some money, or grandma gave me some money. Or maybe they both did, but yeah. So that was freshman year. And try train went home for the vacation, went back home. Came back like I think second week of January of that year. Finished off the school year, and nothing much happened after that. So then summer went by. Got a job, summer job working for the high school that I went to, which I did like before. Like like yeah. So before I went to freshman year, started school, I worked in my high school for a job for money. I mean, not for money. What the fuck I'm talking about? So yeah, so that was a job. Like at that time, like that was like, well, right now that's like the second best job I ever had. You know what I'm saying? It sucked. I mean, the work sucked, but at the same time, like the people I was working with, they was cool as hell, bro. Like I was a young dude. You know what I'm saying? Working on these young and old people, and they was all janitors, man. So basically, like at first, I was doing like outside work, and that shit was a fucking nightmare. Working outside and shit, driving like a lawnmower, cutting grass, watering the grass, like doing outside shit. That shit fucking sucked. Thankfully, like days it would rain. They would have us have all the summer workers work inside with the janitors and shit like that. And the janitors, like, bro, they had to clean the whole school for the entire summer, going floor by floor, room by room, like sweeping, mopping, waxing, scraping old wax off, re-waxing the floors. Like that shit was a fucking like workout. which I think also the only reason my hands is fucked up because like I would put my hands in chemicals like on a daily, and my skin would get dry. I mean, so far I'm good now because I gotta wash my hands and moisturize every time I wash my hands. But yeah, I'm decent now. But back then my hands was like cracked, like I was punching flour. So yeah, did that for my summer job before I went to college. Then did it again after my freshman year of college. Went back, because at the time I didn't get the job, but apparently one of the guys said just like they didn't show up, so they called me back because they knew I would show up. So got called back for that. And I had some money in my pocket for those 2 summers. So yeah, like I said, that was a cool ass job. I'm gonna talk about that during my whole life timeline. But going back to this school timeline. So okay, so freshman year, I mean I know how things work, stuff like that, and I had to pick a major. So I talked to Mr. Park. I'm like, yo, I'm not good. I'm not good at this whole music thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm too old. Brain already locked into like certain ways that I can't learn. I can't learn new shit. If I could, it's gonna take longer. So, and I don't have time for that. So I told him that we came to agreement and like, okay, so you want, so we know you can do music. So why don't you do something simple? You know what I'm saying? So media, which is communications, which is the most useless degree of all time. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless you want to be like a sports anchor or a news person or in general, I guess. But yeah, I didn't want to do that. So I just want to get the degree and get the fuck out. So switch my major to communications, media. You know what I'm saying? So at that time, so once you do that, my advisor was no longer Mr. Park, which was sucked. You know what I'm saying? But we still stay. You know what I'm saying? We still remain in contact because he also taught some media classes, and also my second year, he put me on like a student job to be like the audio engineer for like the music department. So me and him and somebody else from time to time would come in, and we would record all to school performances at the North Campus. We record all those live performances, then break them down in the software in the lab, in the audio lab, edit it, and put it on a disc, and file it away. So like that was my job for like sophomore to senior year. That was my job. So that's how me and Mr. Park got cool. I should call him, man. See if he see how he doing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call him once I get my new place. See what's up with him. I think I still got his number. I wonder if he's still at Quincy. Yeah, so so that's what I did for like my student job. I was getting paid like maybe $9-10 an hour. It was a decent check for a student, you know what I'm saying? So I would use that money for that to buy like CDs, you know what I'm saying? Like music CDs and stuff like bro, like those 4 years of college, you know what I'm saying? Because I had the internet, you know what I'm saying? My own laptop. So I never had a laptop. So I just like, so those like 36 months in that school, like that was like my prime music listening and anime watching, like the prime of that. Like bro, I watched so much anime and listened to so much music during that time at school. Like that was like the prime. So I use my checks from the student job to buy anime, DVDs, and CDs. You know what I'm saying? So like Lupe first album I got off, like one of the first things I bought. Kanye's Graduation was one of the first things that was freshman year, wasn't it? I think it was. So like yeah. So I used my summer job money for the Kanye CD group, like to buy Graduation. And that thing is like there was like no Best Buy. Like this before I knew about like online ordering. So I took a taxi to like the nearest Best Buy, which is like what's I said before, it's like way out of the way, Quincy. You know, so you need the car to get there. So I drove there, told dude to wait while I go buy this CD, come back, boom. So I basically spent like 20 something for the taxi and $10-11 for the CD. Crazy. So got the so basically so at the time I think I got smarter with that. So I would tell mom like, yo, buy this CD, and then I was seeing the money by mail like later. So she would send the CDs back to me. So like Lupe's second album, The Cool, was she sent that back, and I think that was the first CD I bought with my student job money. So also, and then I'm saying like I said, this is before I found out about online ordering. So I found this. So I started buying anime too. My second year of school, because I had a student job that year. So I bought I found this website called Right Stuff. So I bought all my anime from them. I had good deals, stuff like that. I bought from them recently actually. I forgot what I bought from them, but like I said, like all my anime collection is like from them. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I got like two like boxes full of anime DVDs, like two banker boxes full, and it would be more if I wasn't broke as I am now and back then. But like the lifetime line, I'm gonna get into that the lifetime line. But this time we're gonna focus on school time line. So doing them moments, I'm like hyped up. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching anime like crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm buying music, listening to music on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? That's how I found out about YouTube too. Like for freshman year, I ain't know shit about YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like I was exposed to a whole new world. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause like to the internet. Like I'm saying, I knew about the internet, but thing is, I never had like a full extended access to it. You know. But yeah, college was like that opened my eyes to the internet, man. Like I discovered everything on the internet, bro. YouTube and stuff like that, music and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I did the usual college teen shit. You know what I'm saying? I did download illegal music on a shit called LimeWire, but I only downloaded like remixes and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Did that one on YouTube and shit like that, like learning shit, hearing shit for the first time, like being entertained on YouTube was crazy, bro. Like I said, a whole new world for me. And sophomore year, didn't nothing really go down. Sophomore year, pretty much. Dorms also. Oh yeah, so like our dorms was cool too. Like every now and then they had like these events or games or whatever. So they also had a pool table on the third floor, had a ping pong table on the second floor, and I forgot what was on the fourth floor. So basically, all like in my dorm, it was mostly like regular dudes and dudes who was on the football team was in the dorm. So it was cool. You know what I'm saying? I would blast my music like crazy, bro. I had I also had a boom box in them, like an old school type of boom box, like like an early 2000s boom box. So I would like blast my music, man. Cause the thing is like, bro, the walls is reinforced. Like you can hear shit like from nobody, like my neighbors. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the thing is like, you know what I'm saying? Like every dorm was like right next to each other, like lined up right next to each other. Like there was like barely no space in between the doors. So yeah, so like nobody could hear what I was blasting unless they walk by and hear it through the door and shit like that. And sometimes we get hot, so I would open my door, music still blasting. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that was cool. You know what I'm saying? Play music as loud as I wanted to. I would play games and stuff like that. Yeah, so like some like, you know what I'm saying? It was a couple dudes, man, who like kind of like reached out, wanted to be positive, like the RAs or RNs. I think the RAs are the guys who like monitor each floor. And the one I had was a cool dude with glasses. Um, Brian, I think was his name. Yeah, so dude was cool, man. He, you know, so he tried to involve everybody, talk to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude seemed solid. Yeah, so yeah. So sophomore year, nothing really happened. You know what I'm saying? We had like local dorm stuff. We would chill, had raffles. Stuff. I actually won a raffle. I got like a Walmart gift card. I gave that to mom. Didn't need it because like I said, I don't have a car, so I couldn't drive to Walmart. Was it a Walmart gift card? Oh no. Okay, yeah. It was a Walmart gift card, a gas card, and then like a card for like the laundry room. Like you got like a money. Cause like the thing is, Chris was crazy, bro. Freshman year, we had to pay for our own laundry, which is kind of fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But sophomore year was free afterwards. Yeah. So yeah, I gave my mom the gas card, and then I got the Walmart card. I saved that for when I came back home so I can buy some stuff from Walmart. I forgot what I bought with that card. It wasn't much because like I think like a $25 gift card or whatever. So yes, I won that raffle, and bro, I rarely win anything. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so sophomore year was pretty boring. I was also on my fuck the world type shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause like sophomore year, I got my first credit card, and I did not want to go home for Thanksgiving vacation. Like I did not want to go home. Cause like part of me was like, yo, this is cool with me being alone. Like, look, college was cool, except for the academic part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the only cool part about academic school was, you know what I'm saying? I was alone, having my solitude, listening to music, watching anime, gaming, doing all that, like doing all regular college student shit. So I did not want to go home for Thanksgiving vacation. I did not want to go home because I was just mad at the world. I wanted to continue to be alone and be in solitude. So at the time, I didn't know you could stay home. Stay in your dorm during vacations. You can stay home for Thanksgiving, winter, as long as you pay like a fee or whatever. I did not know that until like my senior year or my junior year. Yeah, well, so yeah, yeah, it was junior year. So I didn't know that until junior year. So freshman year, I get a credit card, and I was telling my mom like I'm not coming home, so I'm just gonna find like a hotel, kick it for like 4 or 5 days. I think Thanksgiving vacation was. I think Thanksgiving vacation was. Yeah, so it was 4 days plus the weekend. Come back home Monday, that following Monday. So I like, I'm gonna get a credit card. I'm gonna get a hotel. Told mom I'm not coming home. So luckily, a new Holiday Inn was opening up by the time I'm saying the Thanksgiving vacation rolled around. So I'm like, lucky me. So I booked the hotel, Holiday Inn. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a brand new place. So like nobody's basically in it, but like me, a couple other people during Thanksgiving. Booked the room, and before I booked the room, I packed my stuff, packed my laptop, packed my Xbox 360, got some snacks, went to this family video was also nearby the school, like maybe like 20-minute walk, 15-minute walk. You know what I'm saying, by the school. You know what I'm saying. So yeah, so stopped by the family video. I rented a game, a couple games. Arkham Asylum. I rented Arkham Asylum, and I think a basketball game had to be 2K. So I rented one of I already had 2K. So I rented Arkham Asylum, and did some movies, and just chilled out in the hotel for like that whole days. One of the best like vacations ever, or staycation, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, did that. That was cool. And then came back to school, following. Yeah. So not classes. Classes were different, man. Like it was like classes, like some was cool, some was not cool. You know what I'm saying? Cause like English class, you know what I'm saying, was like let's talk about like this farm dude. Like he had a southern accent. Talk about he was on the farm, I think Nebraska or whatever, and he taught English. I didn't want to make fun of the dude, but the thing is, like, I was taught English a certain way in high school, and he teaches his way. And, like, it was a struggle, bro. I hated talking to this dude, but I got by. I passed. And then Mr. Park had to understand the media class. I learned about media, and then Mr. Park he would teach the class, then give like his own thoughts on it, which was cool. Then my new advisor class, my new advisor had classes in media, so basically I was taking media classes. You know what I'm saying? And I forgot the name of the classes that he taught. But yeah, but anyway, it's all media classes, communication type classes. Like learn how to talk to people, basically what's the general idea. Like learn how to talk and be outward and understand people and stuff like that. So communication and media classes. Then I also had a class where we wrote movie scripts and stuff like that. I forgot what the hell. Yeah, so basically we wrote scripts. You know what I'm saying? And we learned about film and stuff like that. That's why I met the homie Willie, like the soldier of God, I call him. You know what I'm saying? This dude is a God fearing man. Like this man gave glory to God for any and everything, man. This dude done for God 100%, 1,000%. You know what I'm saying? And so I first met him and his whole group of people, and you know what I'm saying. Get into that smaller chapter later. It's almost an hour I've been talking, which is crazy. Like yeah, so we probably finish the rest of this college timeline in the next episode. You can keep going though. Yeah, so wrote scripts. That's what the first class I was like eager to be a part of. Like I wrote scripts, and the teacher said mine was pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Which I was like, really? You know what I'm saying? He had some credits. I think he wrote for the local news station or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, it's like I said, it's a small school, but they tried though. Small school, but they tried. You know what I'm saying? Like their platform wasn't like that big. You know what I'm saying? So at the time, yeah. Oh yeah, also, bro. This just came to mind, bro. Like, bro, there was like no black barbers in the city of Quincy that I didn't find or know of, man. But like saying like, and my hair was growing. I had a nappy fro. Like I barely picked it from time to time. Like, bro, man, yeah, I could come It's like, oh yeah, freshman year, there was somebody who did cut hair, but then this dude was a senior, so he was on his way out. He come out here, with me twice. Then boom, like after that was like I was on the struggle, bro. Like I could find nobody to cut my hair, man. But but me being like that shy, non-confident dude, I could easily ask some of the homies. Cause like I seen dudes on the football team with haircuts and they hair stay cut. You know what I'm saying? I could easily ask them like, yo, who cut your hair? No, but me being the shy, non-confident dude, man, it was just like I hated myself then more than I hate myself now, which is not by much. But yeah, so we got finished sophomore year. Trying to think what else happened. What else happened sophomore year? Not much. We was for that year for Halloween. Yeah, like this contest. You had to you had to find like this doll in this graveyard, and it's like bro. I was in a graveyard with a dude from my dorm trying to find this doll, and whoever found like the doll, we get like a free like breakfast, this dude who's a friar for Quincy, friar monk I think is what it is, but yeah, so he basically like treats you to breakfast at this restaurant, which is supposed to be good. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so we in this graveyard, you know what I'm saying, for Halloween, the week of Halloween. I should say, it's not on Halloween day. So we in this graveyard, it's dark as hell. Trees, gravestones, and it's me, some dudes in my dorm, and people from all other dorms was there, trying to win this contest, which is fucking crazy. Like, bro, it's dark as hell. I'm lights. It was so dark, bro. We had flashlights, but thing is, they weren't like dawn. They wasn't that bright. So we looking for this doll like everywhere. You know what I'm saying? We checking trees, checking the gravestones, we checking like everywhere. And this is kind of like a semi-big graveyard, you know what I'm saying? And at the time, I had my wolf hoodie, man. Like, I ain't gonna try to like stunt, but I'm pretty sure I was one of the best dressed people at the school. Cause like I was constantly getting compliments on my shoes, my shirts, and that's what I'm saying. So I had this hoodie from LRG. It was like a wolf head, but it didn't zip up from the front. It just like had the wolf. It had the wolf's head on like on the side, you know what I'm saying? And it also had ears. So like the girls dug the ears, bro. So anyway, we in this graveyard and shit, walking around trying to find this fucking dog. You know what I'm saying? And this shit like, I never did shit like, I told myself like I wanted to be more open in school. I mean, when I get to college, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to be open, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to make friends, but I didn't, you know what I'm saying? Except for one, well, two, you know what I'm saying? Willie and Mr. Park, you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, I mean, I can be friends if we don't ever talk. So I guess they was friends for like that moment in time. So yeah, well, long story short, my group didn't find it. Some other people did. It was just like some like weird experience that I did, which was crazy. So yeah, I'm trying to think. Anything else happened? Went home for winter vacation. I wish I could book a hotel, but like my credit card was like $500, and the hotel was like for like that Thanksgiving was like $430. So charged the credit card and couldn't do it for 30 days in the hotel, man. We'd probably be paying thousands at the wazoo. But yeah, so went home for Thanksgiving, went home for Christmas, came back to school, finished out the year, came back home for summer. That summer I didn't get a job. I tried, but didn't get one. So I fell back on like I feel like I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna be working anyway during the school year with recording performances and stuff like that. So like the way that worked was like we got paid by the hour. So the performances was like we had performances like maybe like every other weekend, like every other Saturday, we had performances, and sometimes during the middle of the week because like every now and then Miss Parker called me like there's like a performance going on Wednesday in like the student athletic center like banquet room over there. I can't make it, but if you could, we'll pay you. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I did that a couple times. Got some extra student money, for student job money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And yeah, so basically the warm, yeah. So what else can I say about something? Not I can't say yeah. So basically that sophomore year. So overall, you know what I'm saying? Like my whole thing was like I didn't go out because I didn't have a car. I had no friends. You know what I'm saying? So basically, I was staying in my dorm. For like majority of the weekends, I was staying in my dorm. You know what I'm saying? So I'll order food from like Jimmy John's, Papa John's, like all the local restaurants. I'll order food from. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like Papa John's, like this is before all the racist shit he was saying. Like saying this is like '07, '08, '09. Jimmy John, like I said, changed restaurants, and like this is one restaurant that was inside the mall of Quincy. Certain Mexican food, like they had like the best burrito like joint, man. Like you get a burrito, it came like in this case, but it was covered like in cheese, lettuce, and sour cream. So you gotta get like a knife and fork and just eat it. You couldn't just hold on to it and grab it. It was so messy, so good. So yeah, did that, order food, stuff like that for the weekends, and Domino's, like bro, like I said, I ate trash food during my college years, trash food, but it tasted good back then. So okay, yeah, it's about a minute, it's an hour, 5 minutes. So that's it. This episode, Life on Empty. This Low Owl, Legend of a Loser. I'll be back to finish off this college timeline in episode 6. Once again, try to be happy. If you can't, that's cool too, man. And women. And everybody. Peace.